guys, welcome back to another Minecraft video. And today I'm going to be showing you how to make the Barad Dûr or Saurons Eye in Minecraft. As you can see, this is the big tower I have built already, and I'm going to be showing you how to build this in your own world as well. So you can do this on creative, you can do this on survival, you can work on any platform of Minecraft. It's not actually that hard if you copy my instructions exactly. So we can get into this right now.
Alright, so to start this thing off, you're going to need to grab yourself a couple of materials. So, some of these materials are nether brick blocks. You're also going to need nether brick slabs and nether brick stairs. Also, you're going to need to grab yourself some blackstone stairs, these ones there. And here you're going to need to grab yourself your polished blackstone brick slab. Also, you're going to need to get yourself some normal blackstone, which you can find in the normal stone section. So blackstone there. You're also going to need some normal blackstone walls and some nether brick walls. And you're going to need to get magma. You're also going to need black terracotta, and you're also going to need some dark oak trapdoors. So, to start this thing off, you're going to need to build 1, 2, 3 across, just like that. That's off-centered, so it's annoying me. I'm just going to center that back up. There. Ooh, is it centered? No, it's not. Centered now. I have no more OCD attacks. So, you're going to need to build 3 across, and then 2 across like that, and 2 across like that. Then you're going to need to build 2 out like that, and another 2 like this. Then 3 across like that, 2 out, 2 like this, 3 like this, and it should be in line with the other side like that. Perfectly symmetrical is what it should be. And then just continue that round, so 3, 2, 2 of the small ones, and then 2 like that. They should connect up to make quite a nice looking circle, like a Minecraft circle, the best you can get for a circle in Minecraft. Then you're going to need to build it up another 4 blocks higher, so it is 5 blocks high. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. So that's 5 including the bottom one. Then build that up all the way to 5 blocks high. I'm just going to speed this bit up for you because it does take a little while to do this and it's a bit boring to watch, but make sure you do pause the video if you get stuck anytime throughout the video, and you can pause and rewind it anytime you want, so make sure to do that. But I'm going to speed this up now. Alright, so once you finish building this up 5 blocks high, you're going to need to grab yourself your nether brick blocks again. Then build a gap back from the wall like that, 3 across like so. Then you're going to need to build it out like this. Make sure to leave a gap. See, there's a gap between here. So you're going to build a straight line, zigzaggy line straight across to here. And you're going to place another 3 blocks and continue to zigzag across, leaving a gap in there. There should be 3 gaps, so 1, 2, 3 like that. There should be 3 gaps. If there's 3 gaps, you're doing it right. Then continue to zigzag across like this. 1, 2, 3, zigzag, leaving a gap until you connect right back up to the other ones like that. And you can mine out these excess blocks that aren't going to show on the outside. Yes, there we go. So all these gaps that you've got here, you can fill them in with nether brick 2. So just fill that all in, so it should be a flat surface instead of having little holes in it like that. So just fill that in. Once you've filled all that in, you can go to the next step. Alright, so I've just filled all of that in. So now you're going to need to grab your blackstone stairs and build 3 across where this 3 section is, and do that everywhere on the build. So 1, 2, 3 like that, 1, 2, 3 like that, 1, 2, 3 like that. There we go. Start one. There we go. Now grab your blackstone polished brick slabs and place them everywhere where there's a 2 block like that. Place it out like so, so there should be this little W pattern in the middle that it's showing, so just place them out like that. So you just got the W, do that the whole way across like this, W like that, as you can see, and continue to do that until you've done all the sides with W's. Now you're going to need to grab your blackstone walls and place them across like that, and build this one up 3 blocks high, and this one 3 blocks high as well, but this one is going to be 5 blocks high. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then continue that the whole way around. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Just do that the whole way around. Alright, so once you finish building all those little pillar things, you can grab yourself your blackstone stairs and point them towards the center one. So as you can see, they're pointing inwards towards the center pole thingy there. So continue to do that, so point it towards the center one, like so, towards the center one, and just like that, until you finished all the poles, and then you should have a complete base layer like that. Now, you're going to need to grab your nether brick blocks and build them up 6 blocks this time. So instead of 5, you're going to do 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There we go. As you can see, it should be one. As you can see, it should be 1 block higher than this pillar, the middle pillar just there. So just continue that the whole way around. So 6 blocks up. I'll also speed this up for you as well. Alright, there we go. We've finished this second layer like that now. So the next step to do is mine out little windows. So leaving a gap at the top and at the bottom, you're going to mine out 3 blocks like that. And then on this side, 3 blocks like that also. Just continue that around the whole way, so mine out 3 blocks. Okay, there we go. Then you're going to grab your blackstone wall and place them at the bottom like that, and it should connect the 2 sides on the flat bit. And then get your blackstone stairs and place that upside down in like a little, I don't know, ledge section, I don't know, something cooler like that. Then place your blackstone wall down the bottom, and it should make a nice looking window like so. Then you can do that the whole way around so it gets a nice detailed looking window. So I'll do that the whole way around. There we go. So that's whole windows done now. So the next step you're going to want to do is you're going to need to go up to the section with the nether brick blocks like this and do the same thing, except to zigzag across the top, a gap back. So do the exact same thing as you did last time pretty much. So zigzag that the whole way across. You can flake any excess blocks once you've finished, so it looks a little bit cleaner. At the moment I'm placing a lot of blocks where I don't need to, so I can mine them afterwards. You can do this in survival, but you're going to have to do a lot of trips to the nether, like a lot of trips to the nether, because pretty much every single block that we're using here comes from the nether. So, that's being placed wrong. What happened there? There we go. Breaking all these excess blocks that we don't need. There we go. So we've got all those blocks placed and mined and stuff like that. So what you're going to need to do now is place, actually you're going to need one more block that I forgot about. You're going to need to go into the decorative stones and pick out yourself a polished blackstone brick. So you just put that in your inventory and then trade it over for your max blocks, because you're not going to need that to the very, very end. So grabbing them, you place them on every corner like that. So every corner place a blackstone brick. Then grabbing your blackstone wall, build that up 2 blocks like that. 2 blocks like that, 2 blocks like that, and 2 blocks like that. There we go. So, and then these center 2 blocks here, you're going to need to grab yourself your nether brick slabs and place that on the 2 center bricks, so it should lift it up just a tiny bit like so. Then do that on this side as well. 2 bricks like that, 2 bricks here, 2 bricks here, and there we go. That's all of that bit done. So you're going to need to build this one up 6 blocks high as well. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then do that the whole way around. I'll speed this bit up for you as well, because it also takes a while. So speeding it up now. Alright, there we go. We've just finished that extra section now. But what you're going to need to do before you keep starting on the next layer, you're going to need to get on where you've placed these slabs just above it. So you can't place on top of the slabs, obviously, but with a little gap, place 4 blocks high like that. So it should be 1 gap away from the top. So do that the whole way around. So there's 1 gap away from the top, 4 blocks high, off the little slab thing there. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and do that the whole way around. There we go. Now you're also going to need to grab your polished blackstone slabs and place them on top of this like that. So it should be 4 across. Don't place them on these bits because it looks a little bit too much if you place it there. So just leave a gap and place it all the way across like that on top of these blackstone walls you've got before. So place them slabs on top of that, just like that. So we're also going to need to add some windows here. So mine out these 2 bricks here, mine out those 2 bricks there, and get your slabs placed out at top and the wall down the bottom. Then go over to the next spot, place your slab at the top and your wall down the bottom. So that this is a very small window, but it is lookoutable if you put stuff there. But as you can see on this other build here, I've kind of got lava behind it. You can't really see through lava, but that's okay. I've just decorated it like that because it doesn't really matter how you decorate, it's just because I thought it doesn't really matter and it gives off a bit of light. So there we go, we've given all those windows, we've made all those windows now. So, what we're going to need to do now is to build this bit up, the next section up now. But this bit is a lot more tricky, so you'll have to pay a bit of attention to do this now. So firstly, you're going to have to build a little bit of a C shape, and then build it up on this side and mine the XX block down the bottom, and then build another C shape like that, and then build up and mine the XS block, and build a C, there we go, build another C, there we go, we've got 4 C blocks, shapes like that now. So, what you're going to need to do is place a block like that and out like that. Then you're also going to need to place 2 like that. So this time you're going to keep this excess block. So you're going to go 1, 2, and keep that excess block. So a little zigzag pattern, like a bit of a W just there as well. So C's and W's, just remember that one. There we go. And just make that out like that. So, what you're going to need to do now is you're going to need to grab yourself some slabs. So nether brick slabs. Place them across the whole top except for the middle block there and place that up a tiny bit higher. So place it the whole way round except for this center block on the 3, so place that 1 block up and just continue that the whole way round. 1 block up, down and across, 1 block up, across. Alright, so once you finish doing all the slabs across like that, you can then go and build this up another 6 blocks. So you're going to need to go 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, so that's 1, 2, 3 blocks high, 4, 5, 6, there we go, build that all up 6 blocks, all the way to the top, except leave these 2, so see, this is why we've kept the excess block, because we're actually going to be building on that one. So, these blocks were just here, we're putting on some little pillars in just a second, but we'll do that in a second, so let me finish this one. So build all of this all the way up to the top on the C, build the C, and then this middle section here, leaving these 2 blocks that we built before also. So just build that all the way up to the top, build that to the top, like that, the C, do the top, and there we go. I'll speed this bit up for you as well. Alright, so once you finish doing this, it will look a little bit ugly, but we'll fix this up in just a second. So, what you're going to need to do is, you're going to need to get to these blocks here, so mine out these 3 blocks like this. So it should leave a 3 block high pillar in the center, and a little bit of a square. If I remove this block, you'll see the square is there, but I'll put that back now. There we go. So, just do that the whole way around, so remove these 3 blocks here, this block here, we want to keep that one. So remove these 3. There we go. So once you've rounded off those corners, you can then grab yourself your blackstone walls and build them off this little, so remember we had this little slab a little bit higher, so we're going to build that 3 blocks high. Then I'm going to go to the other one and do that 3 blocks high and all the way around just like so. 3 blocks high and 3 blocks high. There we go. So we've got that built and done. So then you're going to need to get yourself your blackstone walls, and I mean not your blackstone, your nether brick walls, and you're going to need to build these all the way up to the top of the wall this time. So this is a little bit different than some of the other times where we stopped a block high. So build that all the way up to the top, and then do that on the other side as well, all the way up to the top and all the way up to the top, and we'll do that the whole way around as well. Alright, so once you finish doing that, you can come to these gaps we cut out and put the nether brick walls in those gaps as well. There we go. So that literally is that thing done, except there's one more touch we can add, which is a little bit of like spikes or some rugged edges or something like that. So we're going to get these upside down blackstone stairs on the corners of these blocks. So everywhere where these things start and this thing ends, you're going to place them on the sides like that. So in the middle of this 3 block high pillar, to the sides, we're going to place them out like that. So we do it like that. That should be the last of them. There we go. So we've got that done. What we're going to need to do now is get your blackstone stairs and build a little bit of like a rim around everything we've just built. So everything we built, we're going to do all the stairs connecting to each other and build that the whole way around like this. So make sure they all connect so it looks nice. If you have some that aren't connecting, go back and fix those and then connect them. Even on top of these little walls as well, you're going to need to place them. Sometimes it doesn't quite work straight away. There we go. Now we've got ourselves this little top bit like this. And this bit now that I'm going to show you to do now is the trickiest bit yet. So I'll have to show you how to do that bit really carefully, and because it is quite a tricky thing to do. But to start, you're going to need to build a wall like that and all the way across like so, and like this, like a little bit of a diamond like that. So just build your diamond like that, and then you're going to need to build that up a couple of blocks higher. It's quite a few, I think, so you're going to need to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and then we'll do that the whole way up, and all the way up, all the way up. Okay, there we go. I'll just speed this bit up for you as well. Alright, so we finished doing our little diamond thing, and it's starting to look really weird, actually. Oh, it's looking quite weird. So, but we'll fix that up in a second. So we're going to mine out all these excess blocks in the center like that. So now it should be just like a big drop down to there, like so. What you're going to need to do now is get your nether brick blocks and place that in the center all the way around. So in these two, there's a 2 wall there, and place that just there, and just there. So that's good for now. Then you're going to need to grab yourself your blackstone walls, and everywhere where you place this on the sides of those, you're going to place that like that, and the sides of those as well. Not there, just there, and just here, and just here. There we go. So you're also going to need to place it on these corners, so one on every corner like that. Like so. That should look quite nice once you've done all of that. Then you're going to need to grab yourself your blackstone stairs and place them facing inwards towards this little pillar section thing or whatever, facing, so just place it so they're all facing this way when you're looking towards this pole. So yep, not upside down, just place it normally. There we go, and there we go. That's all of them for now. So now what you're going to need to do is get yourself 2 more of these blackstone walls, and you're going to need to, on top of every of these stairs, you're going to place 2, and then 2 like that, 2 like that, 2 like that. So everywhere you place these little stairs, you're going to place 2 walls on top of it, just like that, and do that the whole way around. There we go. So once you've done that, you're going to need to get yourself your blackstone wall and place that up 4 blocks high this time. So 2 blocks higher than these ones. So in the center, where you've missed it, there we go. Place the 4 in like that. And we'll do that as well. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And I think that's it. There we go. We've done all of those now. So it's starting to look a little bit nicer now. Still looks a little bit cramped and that, but we'll figure it out in just a second. So what you're going to need to do is find these 2 pillars what you built on top of these stairs, and count 1 block up and then mine that, and then mine that the whole way up like that. So do that the whole way around as well. So 1 block above these 2 blocks here, and just follow your way around, mine that, and then across and mine this one. There we go. Now you can grab yourself your nether bricks and place them inside of this bit like that as well, so it's a little bit more filled back in like so. So fill that back in and fill this one back in, and then we're done. So what you're going to need to do once you've done that is grab yourself your nether brick walls and place 1 on top of this pillar you've made here, 1 on top of there, 1 on top of there, and 1 on top of there. So this 4 block high one you've done there. Then you're going to need to place 1 on top of this little pillar here, and then 3 out like this, and another 3 on top of it, and 1 on top like that. So a little like gravestone thingy, or a little person maybe, I don't know what you call it. Just a pattern maybe. So just 1 down the bottom, 3 across, and 1 up the top. 1 down the bottom, 3 across, 3 across, and 1 up the top. There we go. Just do that the whole way around until you've got all of these covered like so. Okay, so once you've done that, you're going to need to mine out these 3 blocks right just here as well. So everywhere there's a block, just mine out these 3, these 3, these 3, and just like that. And then you should have like 4 sticking up pillars like that. Then you're going to need to, inside of them, just like that, you're going to need to grab yourself your blackstone walls and place them 1 there, 1 there, 1 there, and that should be 2 blocks high blackstone pillars like this, just like that, and just like that, and just like that. Then you can grab yourself your nether bricks and place them, oh, I missed this one, okay, there we go. Then you can grab your nether bricks and place them on just here, and until you've got them filled up like that. That should look quite nice now. Then grab yourself your nether brick stairs, and you're going to place them just upside down like that, facing offwards from this little human statue or graveyard, whatever we call it, and place them on next to this middle one up here, pointing outwards with upside down pointing outwards. There we go, just like that, just like that, and just like this. There we go. That should be all of them. So once you've done that, it should start to be looking quite nice actually. Then what you're going to need to do is get yourself another nether brick block and place it on top of there like that. So just 1 on there and 1 on there. So then you can place a block out like that, and then grab yourself nether brick stairs again, place them upside down on top of these ones, leading on top of these little pillars we made there as well. So cross like that, cross like that. There we go. And also grab yourself your nether brick block and put that on top of them, all of these ones, and then grab your stairs, cross like that, upside down, facing just nicely like that. There we go. So now we've got quite a nice looking thing, but it's not quite complete. It's really, really close to being complete. So the next thing you're going to need to do is grab yourself so your nether brick, and you place that like that, 1, 2, and then a nether brick slab like that. So you're going to go 1, 2, and then nether brick place that just here. So one there, and there we go. So then you're going to need to grab yourself your blackstone stairs and place that like that, and that like that. Then do that exact same thing on the other side. So blackstone stairs like this, and there we go. So mine out this block here, and this block here, and then actually 2 blocks down actually. Then you're going to need to place yourself your blackstone brick slab, 2 to make a full one, and then 1 on the side like that. So now that should be looking a lot more like a bit of the tower, so that should resemble the other one like that. Now, grabbing your blackstone walls, you're going to need to build that up 1, 2, 3, and 4 blocks high, just like that, and 3, 4 blocks high. So that's all of it done now. So all you're going to need to do, you can get rid of 3 spaces in your inventory. Oh, I just dropped that way down there. Oh, blonk. Okay. So then you're going to need your dark oak trapdoors now, and your magma, and your black terracotta. So you can put everything else in your inventory if you need to. I'm going to, just so it's a bit easier for you to follow. So, what you're going to need to do now is go to this top one here and build out 2 magma blocks like this. So there we go. This is the beginning of our eye. So build out 2 like that. Then go underneath it place a magma block there, and 1, 2, 3. So it should be 3, and then continue that around. So 1, 2, 3. Oh, actually that is 3. There we go. And do the same thing on the other side. 1, 2, 2, 3, and just 1, 2. Which will add up to 3. There we go. And then go and do that on the top as well. So you can fill this fully in as well. So you can have a fully solid eye, or you can have it not solid. I don't know, you could do what you want with it, I don't really mind. And then you can connect it up in the center by just going like this. So place like this, there we go, fill it up. And there we go, fill it up. Then on the top, you're going to want to go and place a block up and out like this, and make like a little 8 or something, like a infinity sign maybe, and fill that up like that, and do the exact same on the bottom like that. There we go, that is the eye done. So not done, that's the eye shape that you want to make it to look like. So that is the eye. So now choose where you want to put your eye looking. So you can choose to make it look this way, or obviously the other way, looking back like this. But just because it looks more the same as this one, I'm going to have it looking this way. So then you should find these middle 3 blocks here and mine those out. And then while you're here, you can fill in the rest with magma if you want to. Then get your black terracotta and place that in the center like that, making a nice looking eye. But to give it a little bit more texture, just grab your black trapdoor, not your black trapdoors, your dark oak trapdoors. Place that on the center of the eye, and there you go. You've just built yourself your very own Barad Dûr, or what's it called, Sauron's eye. There you go. There's a lot of names you can call it, but that you've just built yourself one, and it will look good in a lot of builds, and especially if you're building stuff for the Lord of the Rings. I actually got requested to build this from some of my viewers. His comment will pop up just now. So he's actually requested for me to build this. So if you want some builds made for yourself, make sure to chuck out your comments down below, so I will make your builds for you. And they are pretty cool, like this one as well. I've fully made this up myself, and it was quite a lot of fun to make as well. And also you can make a big room in the center. I'll show you this. So I've started making a bit of rooms in the center of this little one, the first one that I've made. There's like a lava pit, well, staircase, hanging lanterns, all the way up, and these are the lava windows, as you can see just there. Can't really see out of them, but that's the lava windows. Actually, can I see out of it? No, not that one. And there we go, you can fly all the way up here. You can make your rooms inside of it if you want to, you don't have to. Thank you for watching, guys. If you did enjoy this video, make sure you do hit the like button and subscribe, because I did put quite a lot of effort into making these builds.
I'll just put a picture up of the actual normal build compared to this. So that is the picture of the actual Sauron's Eye or Barad Dûr Tower, whatever you call it. So that's the actual picture, and this is the one I've replicated. It does look really quite similar. I've done the best I can to make it look exactly the same in Minecraft. Hope you did enjoy it, and if you did, make sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. See ya!